kind of trip out about that too, because sometimes I feel like I was born in the whole wrong generation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like this current time. Well, I mean, I could beg to differ because there is a lot of progressive music going on if you're willing to look for it.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I feel like I totally should have been born in like the 70s.
70s.
At least. You know, that's just me.
I tried. I tried.
Do you feel like the projects you guys are I'm not sure if you said to put out anything for sure in this 2015, but are you looking to create something that resonates with not only the youth but the older generation of hip hop heads as well?
Yeah, I think my rap album that I'm working on is it's not what's cracking right now. It's just
In other words, it's not
the
music
sound
or
of right now.
Right.
And I don't really pay much mind to the sound of right now because then I'd be stuck just making the same stuff that everyone else is making.
Yeah.
And I think when it comes out, people will see obviously where my influences come from and where I'm trying to take it into this modern realm. You know, I don't want. It's not necessarily, you know, a frustrated record. It's not a frustrated record. It's a youthful take on some of the more progressive styles of hip hop, and I think it'll appeal to people my age because of some of the. I just feel like it relates to people of my age mentally when they hear the lyrics, and the feel of it sonically will appeal to the older generation. So it'll have I think it'll do well amongst both demographics.
As for me and my new sound is, I'm trying to get the old cat to wipe off his Adidas and his Pumas and get back in the jam and get excited about life. Because just because you got married doesn't mean you got buried. You know what I'm saying? And so my thing is like, get the old cat, get back in the jam, represent for hip hop because they're trying to kill it, and we need all hands on deck. Right now, if any time period and moment in hip hop, we need all good men on deck and females. You know, we need you right now to come out and represent because if we die off, you're gonna be left with Justin Bieber and Justin Timberlake going like, what the hell happened? And that's all you're gonna have. McLaren, what's the kid's name? Macklemore, you know? If that's what you call hip hop and that's what you want to be left with, then, you know, don't represent. But if you really want to save your own culture and the beauty that it has to offer you, and get back out, dust off the Adidas, you know, dust off your Pumas and your old Nikes and whatnot, and your Nike suit, and get back out here. And we don't care if you're fat, you know, we don't care if you can't pull girls at the club no more, just represent. That's a word that has been missing in culture for over 10 to 15 years now. Representing, represent what you love, represent what's good about it, about the culture, about the music, and about the excitement of the new things that are happening and the music that's coming out there that you're not hearing on your mainstream radio stations, but you hear more in social media sites and underground radio stations on the internet. It's a lot of beautiful stuff coming out. People complaining all the time, ooh, hip hop sucks, but you're not even looking in the right place.
Yeah.
You're tuned out of the wrong frequency. Tune into the right frequency, you hear the new amazing things that's coming out from Trey Slim Kid, DJ Newmark.
Black Milk's always making good music, so it's like you have nothing. That's a dead argument to me. Like, there's always dope stuff coming out. You just gotta really know where.
Yeah. Type in people's names, man, and catch. If you remember an artist by the name of Curious George, type his name in the Google search and see what he's up to. It's okay if you don't remember the song, remember the names and search it out because chances are they're still recording and still tracking and doing amazing works. Now there's some guys like Young MC, he's whack. He's making some modern day stuff, but I ain't feeling it. You know, it's just like dumbed down, regurgitated stuff. There's certain OGs I ain't feeling too, you know, and that's okay. It's my prerogative. They don't have to like my stuff either. But I know my stuff is dope because I stay rooted in dope. And that might drive you to a club to go dance and keep you out of trouble. It could save your life like it did me.
It's kept me out of a lot of stupid shit too. Just the music itself has kept me so focused.
It's funny because you hear that a lot in any random conversation, like, or even when fans really reach out to an artist, like, if it wasn't for your music, I don't know where I'd be at. You know what I mean? I always wondered how that impacts you, you know, as the artist. Like, I created something that just saved your life without me knowing it, you know what I'm saying? Like, and for you to regurgitate that to me, it's like, wow, you must really be paying attention to the lyrics, you know what I mean? Like,
It's more than just thinking that. For me, I get those stories a lot, you know, and they, number one, they never get old, and number two, you just go, fuck, man, I'm just a little Cuban refugee from Cuba. How in the hell did it occur to me to make a bilingual record that would save this guy's summer in 1991? You know what I mean? It's like, you think about that, and you think about the powerful essence of music, and you just left like, what the fuck, man? You know, like, how did this happen? It's a surreal emotion, thought process that goes along with it. It's so much deeper than just, oh, hey, I made this guy's day. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You can remember songs. You can remember your whole summer of a certain year behind
Yeah,
one record.
yeah.
And what you did, who you were with, and what y'all went to, where you went, and what was so cool, how many times you got drunk, you know? It's amazing.
How many babies you made through that one song?
I think, like, for me, Simon and Garfunkel back in the days, you know, like,
Wow.
not even hip hop. You know, I was
Yeah.
with the homies back then. Everybody had jerseys up to like right here, matching socks, matching everything. And for me, was playing the clarinet and listening to Simon and Garfunkel, trying to pick up that sound on my own. You know, try to get the notes and everything. Like, I spent the whole summer doing that thing. And some of the homies passed away that summer. And it's like at parties that you were supposed to be at. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's interesting.
like now that I'm practicing, I'll hit you up after, you know, and you don't go and like, hey, your homie passed.
I think that's another thing too. Is like when like hip hop cats, I feel like it's important to listen to other music too. Like stay checking for alternative rock and see where that is, or even if it's music in the past. Just I don't like when people tell me to only listen to one music.
Yeah.
And I think that's closed-minded, and you don't get a lot of different influence. I think that should be mentioned. Yeah.
Well, I think, like, you know, if you're set in one music, it's always good to go back because a lot of the new music stems from music back then. Fucking Donna Summers, Black Rob on his album, fucking the Beatles on all kinds of albums from different artists. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that is what made this happen.
Serge Tankian, Tech Nine.
Tech Nine, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it's crazy, bro, but I think people forget where it all came from. You know what I'm saying? It helps them lose the ground that we're on. You know, like, and then, too, when we're talking about the parents, a lot of the parents are babies, raising the babies. That like, you know what I'm saying? Like, their own parents still have that image that they want to be that rapper they're watching, so the kids gonna do the same shit.
Yeah.